Elizabeth Warren tweets, Fidelity's plan to allow Bitcoin investments in Americans' retirement savings. What? What? Look at that. Bitcoin has been very, very, very controversial. I'm just discovering how funny Twitter is. This thing went off the rails really quick, people. Take that money, go to Vegas, blow that. Probably not a good financial strategy. Elizabeth Warren tweets, investing in cryptocurrencies is a risky and highly speculative gamble, and Fidelity's plan to allow Bitcoin investments in Americans' retirement savings plans are a big mistake. So Twitter comment, yeah, I mean, just look at how volatile Bitcoin is. This chart is insane. Oh wait, that's Netflix. I think Dennis's point here is the market is just as speculative and a gamble as Bitcoin is. Now, with that said, I think I'd like to take a look at some of these comments under Dennis Porter. All right, so then we got our boy Peter down here. That's unfortunately doesn't fit her narrative, Dennis. She's making a major miscalculation by not understanding the tech and the fact that large portions of her constituency sees crypto as the future. She's not going to last long.
Your Canadian girlfriend, funny enough, says, why not let me put my 401k into my next trip to Vegas?
It's all a gamble. Exactly. I guess that's what your Canadian girlfriend's actually saying. Oh, wow. Unthink. You're on the wrong side of monetary history. Study up. Alan Verrier. Politicians need to stay out of people's wallets and let people decide how to spend their money. Interesting point, Alan. However, during the 2007-2008 financial crisis, because of a lot of mistakes made by individuals as well as the government had to step in. So I think there should be some sort of regulation as to how people treat their money, especially if it means that we're gonna have to take care of them. But hey, I'm Monday morning quarterbacking here, Alan. You probably had a different perspective, and you're probably right. I think I side best with my Canadian girlfriend. Just take that money, go to Vegas, blow that. Alright. Investing in the stock market is risky. While I don't trust Bitcoin either, why is one risk okay but another isn't? Respectfully, we in Massachusetts have bigger life issues than addressing this right now. She didn't even talk about Bitcoin, but why is Ellen on this post if she doesn't want to talk about it? I'm totally confused, Ellen. I think you get the basic point there. I can literally spend 20 minutes just reading these comments.
It's literally like a YouTube poll.
Alright, so after reviewing Twitter and getting well thought through analysis, it seems as if the market's all over the place. Some people think that it should be up to the rights of individuals on whether or not they want Bitcoin in their 401k. Others think that it needs to be regulated. Well, my opinion is you can already invest in Bitcoin in an IRA. You can invest in Bitcoin in a brokerage account. So I guess the real question is why the 401k? Why that vehicle? And my thought process, even before we go a little deeper into this rabbit hole that is, should Bitcoin be in your 401k, is simple. You'll hear me say it here. You'll hear me say it again. Cryptocurrency right now, as where it is in the market, if you're not a experienced investor or not willing to lose the money, it shouldn't be any more than 5%. So with that as a basic barometer or basic, upfront statement, if it's only a small portion of your entire nest egg and you lose it, you're not really destitute. You're not really out. So there's nothing wrong with that. I think from what I've read and what I've looked at, it can be up to 20%, which would have major effects on someone's ability to retire, depending on where Bitcoin is in the volatility. So from that perspective, I think that it's okay to allow Bitcoin in a 401k as long as they're at that 5% mark. And yes, I think it should be regulated from that perspective. And if someone wants to do more than 5%, then they should just use the other vehicles available. Open up a crypto wallet, open up Coinbase, invest in Coinbase. You can open up a brokerage account. Use all the other avenues out there. I don't think it should be allowed to be 20% of someone's retirement portfolio as of right now, because it's still very speculative and there aren't any ways to analyze or really know whether it's going to come back or whether or not it's a bubble. And so it's really risky to just allow people to just do 20%, especially people who don't really invest outside of 401k. They really don't understand what's going on. Well, that's my take, Olivia. What's yours? What do you think about this debate that's currently going on?
I'm kind kind of with you. I mean, we don't have 401ks here, so this concept is kind of new to me. But yeah, I genuinely just think it should be up to people to decide what they're doing with their retirement money, really.
So do you think, because like 401k is like an automatic thing where people are saving for like retirement, do you think, you just, I guess in the concept of like retirement, you can put your money anywhere, but I feel like if you're putting it in a 401k, sometimes the employer gets to match it and different things happen. And I think that would be interesting to explore the benefits of it. I think like there needs to be more of a benefit of it because you can already invest in Bitcoin by just buying Bitcoin. If you're putting it in a 401k, what are the benefits of it? One thing that I've learned, or like heard enough from like a Charlie Munger, like Warren Buffett, it's like if someone's bringing an investment vehicle to you and they're making profit up front, meaning like, oh, the transaction fee to invest in Bitcoin is 2% or it's 3%, then they're getting their money up front. So there's no risk for them allowing you to have it. It's just an asset. It's another product that they're offering to like a customer, because that's what 401k is, right? Fidelity is offering another service, but they might be making money up front. Like, I don't know how it works. We need to look into that, or that needs to be explored. You're investing in it because you think it's a long-term asset and you believe in Bitcoin and there's some sort of benefit, then yeah, you should invest in it. And the reason why I say some sort, because I'm not investing in that shit. I'm not putting Bitcoin in my 401k. I am invested in Bitcoin, but it's in a brokerage account. My thought process is, should it be in your 401k? For most people, no. For most institutions, no, because they haven't really thought through their investments or really understand every aspect of money. And if they lose all their money, they're gonna want some sort of restitution to be like repaid for it. That's just what I've seen in the past. I'm assuming that's gonna go forward. So there needs to be some sort of guardrails that allow people from getting just hoodwinked, because it happens a lot in crypto. Crypto's super scammy, and I think that might happen here.